Hello, folks, and unfortunately, I had another setback with the guitar. This time it's really bad. I don't know what the hell I did, but the neck is actually separated from the body. I'm lost for words how the hell I could do that to the guitar and a Gibson that everybody values. No, I'm just shitting you, folks. So anyways, yes, dirty shirt, whatever else. I'm in the middle of baking sugar cookies. So the dough is sitting. So while that is waiting, I'm going to get the one thing out of the way, and yes, the Gibson Flying V faded. I have finally finalized all my refinishing and so forth, and it's done. And I know there's tons of people here that want to see it to either be impressed by it or bitch at it because I've ruined a Gibson. So I guess with that further said, I guess maybe I should get to the actual guitar. Here we go. I have it right down beside me here. First off, as I did indicate from my Google Plus account, the tuners are a set of open key hipshot tuners. Locking, of course, so this is my first venture into a $30+ set of tuners that's actually brand name. So far, I've liked it. Again, as you can see here, the headstock has been reglossed to clear. The logo has a little bit of a worn effect going on, and I've also re-cleared it. The tuners are brand new, again, hip shots. I had to unfortunately do the screw down into the bottom thing because I only got one side of the easy install, quick install thing. So again, I have the serial number is actually with a little bit of the original red color showing through. A little bit of a closer look at things along the neck. Yes, that is actually not dug into the finish. And it is like that a little bit on both sides. The fretboard, I did take it back down and give it a little bit of a cleaned it back, so it's still got a little bit of ebonized kind of look on it, but I did give it a lemon oil. The body here on the side, you can still see the little nick here in the body, which actually filled up with the true oil. That is actually the body, original body. You can see the bit of reflection in it from the true oil base. Now what I did was I actually committed the original sin in regards to, say, some Gibson folks, and I actually did, for further protection, I did a coat of, I did 3 coats of Minwax wipe on poly, just to give a bit of hardness. You can still actually see the original wood down the sides and in the tail a bit, though it does look a little bit darker in the tail, but that's because of the light. Again, just put 3 coats of poly on just to give it a harder shell. But as you can see here, there's some like orange peel type crap going on there, but I mean otherwise it's not that noticeable. Some of the stain came off the sides as well, so that was again another reason why I did so. Heel's not affected. Again, the back is again has a little bit of the pitting coming through. And a little bit of a worn effect. Like I said, originally I wanted this to be all black like this, but just the way it screwed up, it just kind of went like that. Heel's got a little bit of a wear kind of look to it as well too. Again, neck and everything else. So again, the strap is a brand new Levy 2.5-inch strap that someone was nice enough to buy for me. So my first instinct to do was to actually put it on the guitar, and it looks pretty good on the guitar. So again, the top, the disastrous top that went through such a changeover. Just trying to get more of the light reflection of it. So when I started having the black dye come off the body, it was like, oh no, I'm gonna sand it back, and I'm like, no, I don't want to sand it back too much. So I instead went with the idea of basically sanding back what came off, leaving the rest. And so it's got this kind of cool, kind of worn look. So instead of it being a faded, it's now a road worn. And some angles you can actually see in the right light, the true oil really pops these parts where the green comes out. Now, I had ordered a black pickguard for this. Unfortunately, it was a different shape, so I had to go back to the original pickguard. So this is indeed the original pickguard. Of course, as you notice, there is quite a few changes on the pickguard. Also, the tail piece end is the original tail piece that came from the guitar and the posts. The actual posts that the roller bridge. There's an actual roller bridge on there that I bought to replace it. The posts actually lined up perfect with this bridge, so it was like, wow, you know, like it was pretty amazing. Other changes, very obviously the chrome covered pickups. Again, it is a set of Dragonfire Vintagers, they're called, so they're supposed to be based on like a 59 I think like on a 58, 59 PAF kind of style pickup, and I must say the little bit that I have played on this, which was just enough to, hear what it sounded like and to give it, make sure that it was stable and such. It was, I'm actually quite impressed by the pickups, and I can see why people, uh, you know, people will go around and they will actually buy like lower end pickups instead of spending like $200-300 per pickup, when you can actually buy like a pickup for like $25-45 that has the same tonal properties, though not exactly perfectly. That said, so these Dragonfires, I do have to readjust the pickups, but as you can see here, I've probably got the neck a little too high and the bridge is a little too low, so the bridge pickup needs to come up more. It doesn't have enough volume output for it, but the neck has all kinds of volume pickup, like too much, so I got to lower it down a little bit more for sure. Again, black top hat with the silver tops. Not the expensive ones, these are the cheapies, yes, but they work. That is a what the hell do you call it there? Like, it's not a cheapy three-way toggle, it is a properly functioning toggle, very similar to Guitar Fetish. I got the toggle through Dragonfire. Input jack as well. I also got through Dragonfire the black top with silver top. I also got from Dragonfire. So basically, this, and the knobs was like $20. So I mean, if you go the knobs, the three-way switch, the input jack, and the pickups by themselves, that's about like, I'd say about 60-70 US. The only other things as well, internally there is no longer any Gibson pots. It is 3 CTS 500 pots. I've gone, upon my further reading, I've gone 2 linear in the volume and the audio in the tone position, which, if I understand correctly, and as I already found out, the tone really doesn't start changing until like the halfway point, and then it goes rather quickly, whereas this, it's very gradual. So CTS 500 pots, Sprague, I think 0.22 orange cap, again all hand wired. Again, the Dragonfire pickups are coil splittable, tappable, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I have not done that because in this instance I think it would be pretty hard to configure 3 knobs for tapping, and I don't want to have one button that taps 2 pickups at the same time. I'd like some gapping in that. So beyond that, what else have I forgotten? Oh, the frets are definitely going to have to be done on this guitar, and the fretboard still has quite a bit of dings in them. So in the future, I think this is going to have to get another set of frets into it, just because they're clean, but they're not like, they're really chewed up on the ends. Some are actually kind of filed in more, and others are filed almost straight up, so it's like really crazy. I did give the frets a polish with the 3000 grit. Again, for me to get all this, as much as there's some spots in here where it's spotchy and such, I did do as what Eric C had shown in previous videos. I did do the 1000, 1500, 2000, and then actually 3000 grit sandpaper thing to get everything as smooth as possible. And again, just a little bit more, trying to get the light from the light bulb to hit into the mahogany to make it kind of, and you can see it kind of gleams when the light hits it there, which is kind of a cool effect. So again, I believe this is I think I said it's an 03 or 04. Again, once I adjust the pickups heights a bit better, and once I'm done doing stuff, I will again do a final sound demo of the guitar. And hope you have all enjoyed this journey into killing a Gibson, as some people were saying, or making it more into a player's guitar. I actually really like how it's came out, and you know, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't put the black pickguard on it. I think it does look good with this kind of white chrome black setup kind of thing in the worn. Again, just to show a little bit more. So, with that said, sometime later on today you will be getting an upload of this finally being played, directly recorded through the Viper. Again, I will run it through some clean, some overdrivey, and I guess even a fuzz I'll do. I'll try to do, like, you know, my usual without overkill as it is with this video. So that said, I hope everyone's having a warm time right now. It is very cold and wintry blizzard-like up here in Canada at the moment. And again, I hope everyone's having a safe and fun season and is in good health. And with that said, the refinish is done. Fair amount of work and a little bit longer than what I wanted, but I do now finally have a black flying V instead of a cherry one. I know I had some people that were like, yeah, they liked the cherry, but I really am just a sucker for a black V. Black or white V. And so, again, with that said, season's best to everyone out there, and again, be back later today with the sound samples direct recorded from the Viper of the V and the Dragonfire Vintager pickups. Bye for now.